Hello and welcome back to another episode of Stranded Alien Dawn. Now, I've had a little break from the game, mainly because of reasons for other games and so on. But that is something that we'll have to look into some in the future. I want to start a new game, so we have a new option, which is called The Guardians with Hope. She's an AI-controlled robot. She is rather difficult to control and to maintain, particularly in a survival setting. But we will check it out anyway, because she's a robot. She requires stuff. Alright, we have the region Saltu. This is a tropical region covered with dense jungle, swamps, rivers, and blah blah blah. I particularly like this one because it's kind of a different... There is no cold, but it does bring a couple of other difficulties with it, which I really do kind of like. Concordia of the Moon, I don't really care. That seems to be quite nice. We will, of course, want to be playing in very hard. Seed, Bottom Master is fine. I don't really care, but we do want to have random survivors. We don't want to have a set of survivors that are set by somebody else. So anyways, let's just also quickly just make this a different seed desk box. That's what I like. And let's go to next. Let's just load up and let's play the game. Alright, there's our beautiful Hope, standing up out of the fire, having survived. I'm not quite sure how many people died, but at least she's alive. She is the main target in this game, this version, this scenario. We need to keep her alive. She is our connection to the immaterial. Now she's a robot, and we have to. She's under a. She needs to be kept safe because she's the very first AI that has reached sentience, and everybody else in the universe is kind of afraid of her and wants to keep her. Basically kill her. Anyways, let's get started with everything else. We need to get food. First things first, we need to get building materials so we can start building our camp. So first thing we need to do is get some sticks, some hay, and potentially either some scrap or some purple leaf. Now this purple leaf over here that we want to have, let's go ahead and select the purple leaf to cut that. Can we cut that? Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, we'll get somebody over there to cut that. Han is going to start that. I need some stone. So we'll start mining that. So we'll get Edmund to mine this. Excellent. And Han to cut that material there. And then we will have Annette come over here and harvest this grass, which we need to get as well. So we can get some... yep, so cut that, please. Thank you very much. And then we'll have Hope, who's going to be our current little scientist, do all the observations. So she needs to observe this grain cob, and then we'll speed up a bit, because we need to have everything done. And then as soon as she's done with the grain cob, we need her to observe this squash-like plant, which is of course the buttermelon. And then we need to have some silicon leaf over there. And that should provide plenty of material and food for our little budding colony. Now, first thing we want to build is our camp. So we need to build some shelter. Alright, let's keep everybody nice and dry and safe. Let's go put a shelter there and another one right next to it. Beautiful. That we need to get built. Now, oh, thunderstorm. Bloody hell. Okay, the thing is with Hope is that she is basically one giant magnet. Right? So any electricity or any kind of like electric discharge, like a lightning strike, will strike her. And if she is damaged, now she is not immune to damage. She has several kind of like motor components and motor devices in her body that when struck by lightning can be destroyed or damaged. Now the motor controller, or the motor in this case, her motor, when struck by lightning can basically be destroyed, leaving her in pain, and also, of course, quite significantly and quite dangerously slow. So we don't want that. We don't want her to suffer in that situation. So we want to have, let's put some beds down. I don't think that Hope needs a bed, but we're going to give her anyway. She's going to try and emulate people in later on in the game, but not right now. Let's continue with the camp setup. I want, let's see, I want a little bit of space in between these huts, like so. And let's put down a campfire right, beautiful, there. Excellent. Hope, are you dead yet? No, she hasn't been struck by lightning. Well, not yet. She will probably, I'm not quite sure when that will happen, but there is a small chance that she will get struck by lightning. If she does get struck by lightning, we are basically, well, we can still continue the game, but it'll be a little bit more difficult. That's pretty much the only reason that we don't want to do that. Let's get Hope inside. This is draft her and put her right there. Oh, no. Yep, so I want Hope to come over here and stay indoors until the storm is gone. Excellent. Until the storm is gone. Once the storm is gone, the thunderstorm is gone, we can put her back out there and do some more observing and everything else. For now, I just want her to stay safe. Now, everybody else can get struck by lightning, but they can get over the lightning. We do have medicine. We have first aid kits and everything else. We just don't have anything for her as it stands. So right now, whenever we get struck by lightning or whatever happens, we need to be absolutely sure that she survives. Alright, let's change these activities and make sure that Hope does the observation and the research, and Annette does the cooking and the planting and harvesting. So we get that done, because Annette is our resident cook. Right, cook and farm. Yeah, so she can farm and cook. She's interested in cooking, interested in crafting, and in farming. That's what she likes. She doesn't like combat. She doesn't like physical activity, but that's what we have Edmund for. Han doesn't like physical activity, but he is our construction guru, so we need to get him up and running as soon as possible with construction, because we need that. So next thing up, we have some huts up and running, so we have some cover. Beautiful. I need Han to construct this campfire. The resources are not available. What's not available? Stone. How come we don't have stone? We have we have plenty of stone right there. I don't understand. Let's put some storage down. There and there. Beautiful. We'll get that down so that we can get some of this stuff set up. All right, let's go observe this thing, and let's go observe this bit of pointy red leaf. Beautiful. So we have now gotten, wait, did we not observe this? She's gone, okay, Hope's going back to observe that. And we don't have much food. We have, as a matter of fact, only have 13 emergency rations. So this is mainly enough for 1 day of food. So it's not going to be enough. We need to get some more food out and about right away. So we need to go and check out these beautiful little watermelons pretty soon. So Hope is going to come over here and do that for us. In the meantime, we can do some farming. Let's go put some grain cob in the ground. So I just want a little field. Actually, that's his maximum field, as big as possible. And let's get started with the defense. I need a... I don't have the ability yet, because I don't have the skill set yet. I need to have construction level 2 before I can start working on a stone fence. So I can't really build a stone fence yet. So I'm going to build a small stick fence instead. Now we will most likely replace it later on in the game with a stone fence, but for now this should do fine. So there, oh no, we need one more, there, and then close it off, like so. Let's just also make sure that we have a gate. Fence gate we can't build, we need wood, Now fence doors we can, so let's go put on a fence door there, and a fence door there. Let's go chop down some trees as well, so we get some wood in. Beautiful. So Edmund and Han can start chopping some trees. As a matter of fact, I want Han to do that right away. Cut tropical trees. Beautiful. So we'll get some more wood in there. And then once Hope has observed the watermelon, the buttermelon, we can start looking into that. I need Annette. What are you doing? You're going to go plant. Beautiful. I need her to plant as much of this as possible. I also need her to harvest our grain. There isn't much. The wild little bit of grain that we do have, she can start looking into that. But in the meantime, she can start planting all these beautiful seeds. What is Hope doing? Hope is still observing that plant. She isn't done yet. Then I want her to observe the silicon plant right there. So we can start planting that. That takes a long time to grow. So as soon as we have the ability to plant it, we should. All right, excellent. So that's all good. Annette is still continuing with the harvesting, so she is going to continue with that. Excellent. So we only have like 10 grain at the moment, so that isn't much in the way of food. So we need to get this buttermelon thing done as soon as possible, because right now is when the buttermelons are turning ripe. So as soon as they turn red, we can start harvesting them, which is exactly what we want. Now there's plenty of buttermelon over here that we might need to harvest. I'm just not kind of sure if we want to do it right away. I would rather just plant it and then harvest whatever we have in the vicinity. Just keep it as that. I think we don't want to go too far right now, because there is an attack coming, the very first attack, but we'll have to wait until they actually land. So we'll see their ships fly over, and then they will land, and then they will attack. Now they aren't, of course, going to be difficult to destroy, because they will have primitive weapons, and we have beautiful railgun snipers, sniper rifles. But we don't want to have Hope damaged or anybody else needing permanent help. Okay, let's go and harvest our buttermelons. Beautiful. And I need Hope to go and observe this puppy so that we can feed her. Now Hope requires food, so she consumes these cans of silica energy gel, and she can also consume just silica gel or silica. But we need to actually provide her with that, and right now we have nothing in the way of silica. So we'll need to get more of that, and the best way to do that, of course, is to start planting this stuff. So she observes that. In the meantime, we want to plant the buttermelon. Let's go ahead and put on a nice big field of buttermelon here. I don't want to... do I want to? Yeah, you know what? I don't care. These crops and so on will be removed, and then we'll deal with that later. Excellent. Han right now has gotten himself up to level... He's still level 1. He's almost at level 2. He's only level 2. He's like halfway through to level 2, a bit more. And then once he's reaches level 2, we can start looking into getting him to make stone fences. Right now, this is fine. So let's get some more camp in here. I want another camp set up, like one of these shelters, so that we can build a desk for science, a research desk, right there, so we can start doing some research. And I need a desk for some production, so workbench, so that we can, once we have the ability to, we can also start looking into making some more stuff. Beautiful. So storage, let's go put some storage down. Excellent. That will allow us to get a bit further up, so we can learn construction. Let's observe that as well. I also need to observe these plants, these trees. It doesn't really matter which tree I select, does it? No. So let's select this tree over here. Let's observe that tree. Let's just make sure that when Hope is ready with the pointy red tree, that she starts looking into either one of these two. I would prefer that she finishes the bright leaf plant, so we can get some cotton in here, and then we can prepare for when we want to start making clothes, and when we want to start making beds and everything else. Because even though everybody's clothes are relatively good, in the jungle these things rot fast. So we need to get that, get some replacements for them sooner rather than later. Do I want to harvest these melons here? I do, but I also want to have... Okay, we did observe... Okay, we did get some melons in. We have now 100 food. We have vegetables, and we have some grains. That means we can definitely cook some vegetable soup. Let's go cook some stuff. Until, beautiful, we have 11. That should be good. I don't want her to continue cooking food forever. So let's put that also on 11. Excellent. So we have veggie soup and grain purge. And then we'll get Annette to cook that for us. We currently have 9 emergency rations. I do not want my my survivors to eat raw food, so let's get that off. Make sure that they don't eat any raw food, because that will let them sick. And we will cook the remaining rations. So, beautiful. That should be good. And whoever starts cooking should get everything for us done immediately. Now let's see, do we have any iron or... I don't think there's any of that stuff in the jungle right away. I mean, there's probably something somewhere, right? Not that I can see, though. I don't see... this is the edge of the map, so we can't go further than that. We also have a bug insect nest over here. And I think we're going to have to get most of our metal from the scrap around here. So we have a whole bunch of scrap here, and potentially some more coming down in the sky later on in the game. So we don't have to worry about that right away. But scrap right now at this very early stage isn't a priority. Anyways, let's get started with getting everybody up again. Let's speed up a bit. As soon as we have 2 days of food left, that's no worries. Once we have Annette gets when she's awake, we'll get her to start looking into making some food for us, and then it'll all be good. So we have some spare parts. Spare parts are necessary to repair Hope. If she gets damaged, we can use the spare parts to fix her, and then we can also improve that. Now she... Okay, silicon leaf has been observed. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and plant some silicon leaf. This is important because the sooner we can get the silicon leaf, the better, because the silica gel is eventually going to run out. And once that is finished, we need a new source of food. And the silica gel, or silica, sorry, the silica gel, the silica from these silica plants are what is going to be keeping a Hope alive. It's important that we get that done. Now, do we have any parts here? We've got a whole bunch of parts from these machines that we'll probably have to scrap or salvage later on. Let's just make sure that somebody starts cooking. Annette, can you come cook? She's probably working in the field. Where is Annette? Oh, she's still eating. Never mind. Right. Now, we want to keep people happy as can be. So let's go ahead and put some table down. Put a stone table right there. Yeah, right there. Why not? And some chairs. We need 4 chairs because Hope also sits. And she also needs some comfort so now and then. So let's get her to do that. And Annette... It's starting to rain again. Bloody hell. Why is it always rain? Because it's the jungle. That's why. Let's get some veggie soup cooking. Beautiful. So we'll get that cooking stuff done. Where's Annette going? Oh, she went back to planting again. Wait, did I not ask you to come cook? Cook veggie soup. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Insufficient storage space. Yeah, I get that. Oh, we got some more liquid fuel storage done. Beautiful. Now, Hope can also drink liquid fuel. That is also good stuff. Let's go put some more storage out here, like so. Now, we also have some logs in, some wood in. So now we should be able to make the fence gate. Let's go ahead and put that down. I want that here in the corner. The reason for that is going to be apparent soon. We have 40 scrap metal. We have a new resource. That's a veggie soup. I need to, of course, once we get attacked, I need to be able to defend myself. And the best way to do that is with some nice... You know what? Actually, no, I don't want that there. Let's just get rid of that. Cancel the construction of that. Cancel that as well. I would like the fence that we're going to be building to go from here all the way like so. And same on the other side. Fence, sticks, like that. Excellent. Now the first group of attackers are going to be using primitive weapons, but they still want to get inside the base. It's reasonably important for them. So we want to get them trapped out here. So we'll put some scrap traps right there. And if we get enough scrap, we should be able to get some more traps in here. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, these things take 3 scraps each, and we put 3 We put 15 down, so yeah, it should be enough. I think. No queued research. Excellent. So we now have a table for research. Beautiful. Let's go select this. Let's put our queued research down. We need to do a couple things. First things first, we need to extend our scrap ability. So that's thing first. Then we need to have construction for basics. So we want to build our base. And then we will wooden fortifications, weaponsmithing, and metal refinement. Beautiful. That in that order. We can also, of course, change it around, but this is the most important part. Excellent. Cloth blossom has been discovered. Good. So this is something we can harvest now. I don't want to at the moment. I want to get hope to research this tree, observe this tree. But she needs to first just get a little bit of consumption. So she just drank a whole bunch of fuel. So that's it's dark. Manipulation is a bit. It's dark because of the 40%. Blah blah blah. Because it's dark. Consumed fuel. That's right. I consumed unprocessed liquid fuel to replenish my energy because it's unpleasant clogs in my intake pipes and filtration system. Yeah, that's too bad. If you don't want to drink fuel, then don't drink fuel. There's nothing else. Well, do we have anything else for her? We do have some silica energel. Now, I don't need her to be 100% happy all the time, because her happiness is pretty high. She is sentient. That keeps her pretty happy for a long time. So that's 100. So we don't have to worry about that. I do want to harvest that. Some more buttermelons. Beautiful. Should keep us... Oh, thunderstorm. Let's go get her inside. Draft. Come over here. Quickly. Alright, excellent. I need to make sure that Hope here doesn't get struck by lightning. If she gets struck by lightning, we'll be kind of in up shit creek. So one of the things we can do is research these lightning rods. So that might be something we should probably research as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and let's cancel all that. Let's put lightning rods there, spaceship deconstruction, construction, and metal refinement. I think that'll be a good way. We'll do the wooden fortifications and the weaponsmithing later. And we'll do this in this order instead. Edmund, why are you... What are you doing? Whoa, damage to stone chair. But at least Hope didn't get hit. Let's just make sure that she stays fine. Alright. Alright, Edmund is doing some research into the lightning rods. Excellent. New short story. What? He didn't do any research? That's a bit of a shame. Let's get her to do research instead. Yes. Look how fast that research goes. We'll have a lightning rod in no time. Now the problem, of course, is can we afford to build a lightning rod? That's the question. Right, we got 160 food. Plenty of food coming in. We have enough cooked meals, emergency rations, and veggie soup to keep us going for a while. So I'm happy with that. Where is Han? Oh, they're both sleeping. Okay, that makes sense. Destroyed. That lightning is really nasty. Hopefully doesn't hit Hope. I need Hope to stay alive. Alright, we got lightning rods researched. I need her to come get your ass back in here. Don't you go anywhere. Let's go put a lightning rod in here in the middle of the base so that she is reasonably safe. Like right there. And then we'll get Han to build that as soon as possible. Now we need that because otherwise we can't have Hope walking around and doing things. So Han, I need you to build this thing first. Excellent. So now we can undraft Hope and then we have some safety. Beautiful. Whew. That makes me breathe a little bit better. Now we're going to be putting these down all over the place. Cloth blossom has been researched, so now we should be able to build or plant some cloth blossom there. We can use that for trade later on in the game, and it will also help us with other things. But anyways, now that Hope is reasonably safe, so now we can retreat. We can bring her back into this little circle, and that will keep her safe. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. But we need to build some more of them. We need to extend this beautiful circle of hope all the way around the camp, so that we can have her do work and also you know, explore and do other things while we rummage around. Now I need a little bit of, I need one of these things like right there. That will keep that area safe. Hope is almost done with that. Peculiar sausage tree has been researched. Hope is going to continue researching. I need to get construction researched as soon as possible, and spatial deconstruction would also be quite nice to have. But the lightning rod is good to have. That is going to keep her safe. So now this entire base and our ability to keep her safe has improved. Beautiful. Next up, we need to get spatial deconstruction done so we can get some better things out of these scrap heaps, and we need to get the beautiful that. Let's get it done, and we need to get our defenses up and running. So what are you doing? You're going to what happened to Han? What did Han go to? He's constructing the fence. Okay, good. We have a little bit of fence there. Let's go and put this big leaf plant up for research as well. We need to observe that so we can plant those. So we can get as many of these trees in as possible. So we don't have to worry about that. So she's going to go observe that big leaf. And then once we have most of the plants observed, because we did observe these beautiful sausage trees now as well, so we can harvest them. So that's going to give us a whole bunch of food as well. Mostly protein. It's going to make somebody happy. We should be good. Alright, we got some traps coming up. I feel safer already. Excellent. So with the fence done, the traps done, we should be good now. We can stand behind our gate and we can fire at anything coming our way. Beautiful. So now we'll have Hope do some research. It'll be all good. Right, let's go plant some of these non-edible purple leaf. This is a good spot. Yeah, let's put it right there. Why not? Alright, we'll get some purple leaf growing right there. It'll be all okay. How much stone we have? 160 stone. I need to get rid of some more. Let's go and chop that down. And what is Han level at right now? Construction level 2. Beautiful. So now that we have construction level 2, that means we can start replacing the fences with deconstruction. No, we want to reconstruct that, but then with stone fences. Excellent. So then we'll get all of that replaced with stone fence, which will give us a little bit more durability. And then as soon as we have the research done for the higher walls, for the better walls, then we will go and continue with that. So let's see. We now also have the bananas in, so we can get some meat soup going. Let's go put that until. Beautiful. So 10 more meat soup. Should make everybody nice and a little bit happier. Now the problem, of course, in this environment is that things decompose pretty fast, right? So we want to avoid having too much food, because it's all going to spoil. People just don't eat fast enough. Let's go put another one of these camps down. Oh, it's too close. That's fine. It's fine. It's only mostly for storage anyway, so this will be fine. This will be fine. I don't really care about anything at the moment. When it comes to storage, I don't need to worry about having too little storage or too much storage, because it doesn't really matter. All this stuff is just primarily for the first little stretch of our survival, and we're doing pretty well. Hope has consumed some more fuel. I don't know why she likes drinking that stuff. It's horrible. Must be horrible. Alright, excellent. So we now also have to do some crafting. We need some more bandages. Right now we have 14 first aid kits, which is pretty good. We don't have any spare parts because we don't have any... we didn't do the research for the refinement yet, metal refinement and smelting yet. Slop we don't need because we don't have any animals. But I do want some bandages. So let's put some bandages in here for crafting. Now Hope won't be able to do any crafting right now because she can't do anything other than intellectual stuff and physical stuff. So she's just going to do some research for a little bit. And then when she transitions to the next stage, we'll see what we can do with her her mental states. Excellent, all good. Scavenge some more scrap. Beautiful. I think that this thing is almost, yeah, it's 0 to 6. So we have to start scrapping this thing, scavenging this thing instead. There's plenty of stuff in there as well. We need to observe the leather here as well. Let's go observe that. And these animals, striped horned animal, will observe some other time. I think we're okay now. Obtaining sticks. I don't really care much about that. Rain is gone, so I'm not quite sure why we still have rain here. Can we... Can that go away? It is still raining. It's just very faintly. I can see the rain still. Alright, let's see what Hope is doing. Hope is observing this twisted plant. Oh, we have a search party. Beautiful. Our first attack group is here. Now, this search party just landed beyond, just behind the rocks here, but they can probably either walk around, or they can, yeah, they'll probably walk around. I don't think they can get through here. Let's get Hope back. Draft her. Make sure that she's back here. Beautiful. Now, the thing about Hope is that she doesn't have a weapon. She has nothing, no weapon. She can't do any combat or any of that stuff. So we'll need to rely entirely on Annette, Edmund, and Han to defend her. She will, of course, get the ability to defend herself later in the game, but not quite yet. Let's just also speed up a bit, and let's see what happens to this search party. Let's see. Usually, what I would do is I would go and attack them before they start moving around, but they're pretty far away. So I would like to wait until they get a little bit closer. Now, what kind of weapons do they have? They have bow and arrow. Oh, sorry, this is not a bow and arrow. This is a crossbow, and they have spears. Now, of course, the spears are for close combat, but the crossbows are the problems that we have to look out for, because they can shoot a little bit further. So we need to be absolutely sure that when it comes to fighting them, we have to trigger them. We have to shoot them first before they get to us, because as soon as if they get too close to us, they might be able to target us with those crossbows and actually do some damage. So we don't want that. We don't want that at all. That's a bad thing. So let's see. Let's look at which way they're going to go. Hope is... Okay, they're attacking. Let's see which way they're going to go now. They're splitting up. Some of them are going this way, and 2 of them are going in that direction. So these guys want to get closer to all of us. Let's go and get everybody drafted. And let's get Edmund drafted as well. Han drafted. Hope, I need you somewhere safe. So I'm going to move you in there, so we don't have to worry about that. Where is the... These guys are coming from there. Alright, these guys are going to hit us first. So let's move all of our troops, all of our people, over to there, so we can start targeting them. Beautiful. Take him out, take him out! Alright, excellent. Next ones. Back this way. Good. Now, we can scrap them, salvage them, which we're going to do immediately. So undraft you, undraft you, undraft you. Let's just make sure that we have all of the scrap here we can get from these guys, scavenge them, and let's undraft Hope so she can get something to eat. Let's get started with who can do scavenge? Let's see. I think Edmund likes to do scavenging. Let's go put scavenging on Edmund, so that he can get started with putting these machines apart. And then we'll get to see what we can get from them. Now, usually they carry money, materials. Where's Annette? She finds that she thinks that harvesting and planting stuff is more important than helping a little friend. Makes sense. All right, Edmund, go scavenge these guys. Let's see what we get. So just hammer them. Got a new weapon. Beautiful. And we have some money, some salvage, beautiful. And we have a carbon crossbow, also quite nice. We got some CPU cores, excellent. It's good to have these CPU cores early on. And if we're lucky, we might get some electronic components. We got some CPU cores again. We have 1 CPU core and 3 spare parts at the moment. And of course we have some carbon crossbows. There we go, look at that. Power cell. We also got a power cell. Excellent. Let's get Edmund over on this side so that he can salvage these machines over here. And let's get Hope to start moving some of this equipment down or into the base. So activities. Let's get Hope to handle and deliver. Excellent. So then she can go and do that. Where is Hope? What are you doing, Hope? What the hell are you doing all the way out here? I think she was observing something. Then we just changed her priorities. Now the good thing about this, we do now have some metal alloys, which is great. Now we also got 3 more food for silica energel for Hope, so she can eat that. It's great. And we have some metal, these beautiful pikes. It's also quite nice. So we have a whole bunch of weapons that we can use. Excellent. We also have some nanotubes. Beautiful. 15 nanotubes. This is catapulted us from the Stone Age, like right here, into the nanotube age, almost overnight. Beautiful. Annette, can you actually go and do something? Can you do something? This is, whatever you're doing is pointless at the moment. All good. Let's get Edmund a laser pike, and let's get Han a laser pike as well, so they can do some close combat fighting when they need to. Beautiful. And if we... I can't give her a weapon yet. She can't handle weapons. So we'll have to wait until Hope has expanded her repertoire before we can have her do some of this good stuff. Alright, we got some more space here, and put some more storage down. I would like to get the storage cells there. And there. Oh, Hope is improving. Hello, you rescued me from the manufacturer consortium, but what now? My sentient patterns will need time to achieve their full potential, but there is capacity to initiate a new skill. What should it be? Hunting and fighting, construction of new buildings and devices, cooking meals, crafting, tailoring, and assembling electronics, farming. I want her to be able to take care of herself, so I want her to do hunting and fighting. So now we can actually give her a crossbow, carbon crossbow. So now she can actually do like actual damage. It's great. So we'll have we also what do we have? A whole bunch of grain now as well. That's right. We only have 12 meals, so we probably need to get Annette to cook something, or somebody to cook something. Let's get Annette to do that. So let's harvesting and the planting to level 3, because we don't need her to do any of that. That's just you need to have to do her that'll do growing stuff instead, so she can focus on the veggie soups and so on and everything else. Beautiful. So we got some more stockpiles. Excellent. And let's see, is Han already level 2? I think he is. Yeah, he's level 2, coming up to level 3 in a bit, which means he can do construction work in like a couple seconds. I need electric grid, and I need palm oil and everything else. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I just don't have any electronic components at the moment, so we need to wait for that. We might need to make some, but that's no problem. We can get that done as soon as we have... oh, there we go. Hope, I need you to do research. Can you just do research for me, please? So let's de-deliver. Let's put her on research for now, so that she just does research and gets better at that. And then when we need to do more combat situation thingies, we'll get her to do more fighting as well. But for now, this will be fine. Let's go and set up that for a stone fence as well. And then we will get her to do research. Yay! Okay, excellent. So that's good. Research is coming along. Beautiful. We'll get spaceship deconstruction in a bit. We can then deconstruct these guys further, all the way until they're nothing. And we'll get Annette to do some cooking. Excellent. All good stuff. I want to get the construction research done as soon as possible, so we can start building proper housing. And maybe we can do... Can we do concrete? Concrete rooms? Not yet. We need to have metal refinement. Once we have metal refinement, I want to do construct concrete rooms, and then get started with building actual concrete walls and build a better, stronger base. Now, the thing is that as we get further and further in the game, the groups of enemies that are going to be coming at us are going to be growing bigger and bigger. Which is, of course, normal. That's how it always works, right? More and more difficult. Bigger, better, badder, enemies, everything else. But we'll have tanks later on coming to attack Hope and our little settlement. So we need to be able to defend that. And concrete walls is the best way to do that, I've seen. It's the cheapest and the best. Spaceship deconstruction is done. Beautiful. So now we can deconstruct even further. Oh, we got a heat stroke on a net. I don't have anything. I don't have the tailoring done, but I think we should probably go and do that, because I think tailoring is kind of important when it comes to keeping everybody cool. Right. So let's get tailoring done as well. It's on the docket. Wooden fortifications is important because I need to be able to defend the base from high up. Give me more of a vantage point from all over the place, every direction. If I don't have that, then we'll be left to have to defend from close range against these bots, which is of course not the best solution. And we need to get to automated defenses as soon as possible. And then also of course, defense bots, service bots, all these beautiful things. But before we can do that, we need electric grid, we need solar panels, we need wind turbines, we need all the beautiful things. And we need to, of course, keep Hope alive. If we can't do that, well, what's the point? Heat stroke, Annette? Annette can get over it. She'll get over it. No worries. Although, we might just maybe need to... heat tolerance is +2. We'll just leave her. We'll just leave her. It's 30 degrees Celsius outside in the evening. So she should be fine. She should be fine. And we'll just keep the research for the construction basics going. We'll get that done as soon as possible. Anyways, that's it for now. This is the first episode of Hope. Keeping Hope alive. And this is our base. The first little section of our base. And we managed to defend ourselves from the first attack. Now, the first attack is not very difficult. Could have also defended it with just normal weaponry, if we've had any. Like, for instance, spears and so on. Would have been fine. But we would have had to research a little bit sooner than what we have done right now. But we did pretty good, I think. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you did, leave a dislike. It's fine. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.